Hello, Terra Novo Lyceum, and hello, world. I'm your host, Alva, and we are going to be drawing cards this week. It is July 4th, 5th, and 6th. That's Monday, July the 4th, Tuesday, July the 5th, and Wednesday, July the 6th. For our folks in America that are free, not for us that have no liberty, the 4th is a holiday. So I hope you all have joined us here, and we are going to be pulling cards from the Crystal Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. And I've been getting a lot of good readings from this deck here recently, and I really like that combination of the grounding, earthy crystals, of course, that have their own properties, but also that sort of angelic, universal, supportive energy. So that nice melding of the celestial and the earthly. So, before we get started, and just a public service announcement here. Things have gotten quite serious. We've been sort of preparing for things to get quite serious here for a while, but of course the unthinkable has happened. So, bearing that in mind, we will be seeking guidance specifically to address some of those bigger issues. And it's not just here. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like America's the only place that has problems. I mean, there's still a war happening in Ukraine, right? So there's several. I'm not going to call it dark. I'm not going to call it dark times or dark deeds, because the dark is something quite different. The shadow is something quite different from evil. And what we are seeing now is acts of extreme evil being perpetrated, again, not just in America, but in Ukraine and other parts of the world. And I want to give that the acknowledgement and the gravitas that it deserves. So let's go ahead and take a nice deep cleansing breath in. Let that go and let that flow. Again, I will show you the back of this deck. This lovely angel. I think that's supposed to be Michael. It might be Gabriel. Anyway, let's see what the universe has to say to us this week. It's already... It's always a good sign when the cards just sort of pop out. It means that it's waiting. It's like, oh, I've got something to say. So, got this here. And, sort of is in alignment with what's going on. So our first card here is Soda Light. Alright, and it says socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. So I think in all these struggles and all the things that are going on, it would behoove us to join together, seek safety and solace in numbers. I think that's coming through. New friendships. And I think a lot of what makes a friendship or any relationship or any sort of social connection successful is a sense of shared values. So this may be a call now. Again, the energy is very heavy right now. A call now to lean into those values, to lean into those connections that support those values, those shared ideals. I'm also getting maybe networking. Like there's something going on at work, that this networking, like, connecting with folks at work may bring about some sort of promotion or some sort of advancement or new responsibilities. I don't mean responsibilities in a negative way, but something that I've been seeking more responsibility kind of thing. But yeah, your relationships, particularly social connections that you have that support your values, that's a source of comfort right now, or that is a source of strength right now. And that goes right along with our second card, which is Garnet. and it says purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. Now, that could look like a lot of different things. On the nose, that could be drinking more water. Again, here in the northern hemisphere, it's full on summer. We have some very hot days, folks, and it's very humid. It's, well, particularly where I'm at right now, but I imagine even further south, and I think even some places up north, it's very hot. So lots of water, drinking lots of water, which also kind of, purges toxins from your system. If eating more seasonally, or eating more organic or healthy or green, or more vegetables, more fruit, could also be beneficial. And again, that's on the nose, but I'm also getting this sort of deeper, while times are dark and we need to keep our wits about us, we need to be aware, we need to sort of eye on the prize kind of thing. We also don't need to burn out or get numb, and both of those things are entirely possible. So this also feels like a social media, or even a regular media, or, be careful of how much exposure you're getting to negative or harsh, or even if it's true. Now, I don't want people to be uninformed, but even if something's true, you can be aware of the facts, but not like spiral and dig in and sort of wallow in the details and the worry and the speculation and the, what ifs. I mean, that can get scary. You can get scary real quick. It's like, stay present. Stay present with this. Again, it may come down to not exposing yourself to harsh relationships. I don't imagine that fighting with family and friends and people who disagree with you right now is going to be anywhere near productive. Things are very polarized, not just here, in a lot of places, and being convinced, we don't need to seek to convince. That's for people who, they need the numbers to feel good about what they believe, right? They need to have 500,000 people believe exactly the way they do for it to be real or true. Your heart knows the truth. Your soul knows the truth. Your mind, hopefully, is in touch with those other two things and knows the truth. You don't have to engage in these sort of verbal sparring matches with folks. So kind of keep that in mind, especially, again, for people who have liberty in America. 4th of July, family gatherings. I imagine there's going to be some tension. So, cleanse this stuff from yourself if you can, okay? And if nothing else, do the things that you can control. The what you're taking in through your eyes, your ears, what you're consuming, what you're drinking. Kind of purge, okay? This is all about support. Supporting yourself the best way you can, leaning on other people to support you. And last but not least, certainly, our third card, Amber, give it to God. If that's a little too patriarchal for you, and I can understand why that might be triggering for a lot of folks, give it to the goddess, give it to a goddess, give it to Buddha, give it to the universe, give it to your higher self, give it to the archangels, give it to the fairies. Whoever you feel spiritually connected to and safe with right now, that is also there to support you. So it says, take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release the situation to deity of your choice for healing and answers. So the things that you can't control, and there's a lot that we can't, let it go. Don't get bogged down in the details of it. Let it go. Release it to the universe. Lean on your people. Take care of yourself, and leave the rest of it to the universe. Nothing is set in stone, and we are in highly changeable, mutable times. So just keep that in mind too. There is some hope in that things can change. And the fact that there's this sort of pushback is because things are changing. So just keep those things in mind. And of course, we here at the Terra Nouveau are here to support anyone who needs it. Okay, we are a safe space. We are a space where we want to cultivate community, a place where people can ask questions, a place where people can reach out. So please come join us. Again, it's Terra Nouveau Lyceum. I believe our address is .mn.co. But safe space, a haven, a place to lean on your friends. Okay. All right. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please put them below. I hope everyone is having. I hope you're having at least some peace, some rest, or finding some taking a break from some of, like I said, these heavy energies. All right. Okay. We'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye for now.